Young world, what's good? I'm Abel Green and I'm back. Guys, today we are here to talk about Battlefield 6 versus Black Ops 7. Now, I honestly didn't think I was going to do this type of video. I did not think I was going to be on this shit, honestly. But I know you have seen the title of this video. Battlefield 6 is Doom versus Black Ops 7. Here's why. Now, I'm going to give you guys just the hard facts, all right? Battlefield is not beating Call of Duty, okay, this year. Okay. And now you might be like, Abel, what are you talking about? Like, Battlefield is looking like it's having a return to form. Heck, Abel, even you like it. That's factual. Yeah, I fucking love Battlefield 6. I am loving what I am playing. Not everything about it. I'm probably going to make videos on that as well. I'm liking the overall picture of what is going on. It's impressive to me. And I know many Battlefield veterans feel the same way, right? This Battlefield here being Battlefield 6 seems like some type of W for our community. And we got to roll with those. You don't get too many of those on this side, okay? We don't get too many of those, all right? So I got to keep it real. Battlefield 6 is looking fun. And it looks like something personally that I would enjoy along with my boys. However, with that said, when it comes to Call of Duty Black Ops 7, okay, and we compare the two juggernauts, what factually will be going on, right? Battlefield will get destroyed sales-wise against Call of Duty Black Ops 7. And I'm going to say it again to make it even more clearly and even more specific. Battlefield 6 will lose against Black Ops 7 when it comes to sales. Okay, period. There's no fucking debating me. There's no debating me. Okay, just look at history. If we look at Google right now, this is what Google has to say when it comes to Battlefield versus Call of Duty sales. Call of Duty consistently outsells Battlefield with over 400 million copies sold compared to Battlefield's 88 million. While both are popular in the first-person shooter franchise, Call of Duty has generally dominated sales charts, especially in the last decade. So, ladies and gentlemen, right there you have it. There you have it. You could be a fanboy on one side or the other. But facts are facts, baby. Facts are facts. Call of Duty is going to come through in dogwalk Battlefield in sales. It just is what it is. And to be fair, Call of Duty is a different demographic, okay? It's not apples to apples here. You know what I mean? Outside of them both being first-person shooters, the customers demographic-wise are fairly different. You don't really see a lot of little kids running towards Battlefield. It's just not a kiddie type of game, even though it could become that over the year or over the course of time. But as of right now, Battlefield is still a man's game, and I like that shit. I'm fucking with. Now, you guys know me. I like to have discussions about the games that I personally love and just showcase what the community and other content creators are getting into. Shout out to the channel Where's Animal, okay? These guys had a Battlefield discussion that I feel you and I need to talk about, and they're talking about Battlefield 6 versus Call of Duty 7 and how the optics are looking. And guys, this is good. This is really, really good stuff here. So we're going to hop into it. I'm going to provide my feedback and dialogue along with their commentary just to see where we both sit at with our feelings about Battlefield 6 versus Black Ops 7. Also, guys, their links will be down in the description below. And before we get started here, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big like. And if you care to stay up to date with anything Battlefield related, consider subscribing to the channel today.
Do you think it stands any chance against COD?
Yes.
Okay. So
zero doubt in my mind.
What do you think?
Now, I believe he's talking about Battlefield 6 in comparison to Call of Duty Black Ops 7, right? When he said stand a chance. Now, a lot of gamers aren't going to talk sales like I am. I'm a numbers guy. I like data. I'm very data driven on this channel. I like just historical sales and things like that. I like that shit. That's just me. I believe my friend here off the Animal channel here, he's talking about general experience. In Call of Duty, in comparison to Battlefield, you might feel like Battlefield is edging Call of Duty out this time around. I personally could totally respect that here. I see where he's coming from, because generally, your typical gamer isn't going to be talking sales. Okay, I'm a different type of beast, so I respect what he's saying here. Battlefield 6, he feels like, is blowing Call of Duty out the water this year, so let's roll with them on that. Let's roll with them on that. And I'm a Battlefield fan, so you know what it is. You know what it is, baby. Let's continue.
is going to say, well, I did not save. Battlefield's going to be very successful, I believe, especially if they slam it out of the park.
Sure.
But
the thing is also like the actual hype, and not to mention it's coming out this year.
That's so exciting, bro.
Yes.
That's so exciting. I have not been this excited about a Battlefield
Nor have I.
Ever, dude. I have never been this excited about Battlefield.
I was excited.
Yo, for Battlefield fans, I mean, rejoice. Like, fucking hit the like button on this video if you fuck with Battlefield. Battlefield, I'm just happy we got a return to form somewhat here with Battlefield 6. There's not everything that I enjoy about the game, but I am very thankful that this game is here. Like, without a shadow of a fucking doubt, y'all. You guys know where I stand with it. You know how I'm rocking. And I feel like Battlefield 6 coming out is a huge deal for this community. And let me know how you guys feel down in the comment section. Do you think it's a big deal? Let me know. But I listen, Battlefield all the way. I fuck with it. And I like this guy's happiness about it. I'm digging it.
I was excited for 1. I did enjoy Battlefield 1. I thought it was a lot of fun. My favorite thing.
I don't know. I'm not like really, I guess for me, the World War I, World War II.
Battlefield 1 was good.
My favorite thing about it is that they had these spears that.
Oh, yeah.
The mine spears. I would just ram into the
I remember that.
tank with it.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, I remember. But
those things are great.
But I just spilled my drink on me.
But yeah,
I get like, because when I started playing Battlefield with Battlefield 3, or I dabbled with Battlefield Bad Company 1 and 2 or whatever, but
I played a lot of
Battlefield 3 is the one that really, when I started playing that, I was like, wow, bro, I love this.
All right, now I'm gonna stop my brother right there. Now, for me, Battlefield 3 wasn't the wowing experience, and that's due to the simple fact, folks, that I was on console at the time. On console, you were playing Battlefield 3 at 30 frames per second. I couldn't get jiggy with that shit. I just couldn't. My Battlefield playing started on 1942 in high school on the PC. It was fucking phenomenal. I loved it. I enjoyed every time I was able to play 1942, even though I was getting my ass kicked in the game. But that's another story. But I enjoyed the experience and ultimately enjoyed what it was for that time. Okay. Now, my peak Battlefield experience for me personally in the Abel Green timeline was Battlefield 4. I was finally able to play upon console at 60 frames per second, a true Battlefield experience. And boy, did I have a good time. Oh, baby. Oh, man. Oh, baby. It was lit, man. It was fucking lit. And that's my roots right there. But I respect where people say they had a lot of fun on Battlefield 3. You know what I mean? I totally respect that. I get it. Because if you were on PC and you had the frames and you had a setup that could handle that experience, bro, I already know that shit was litty kitty. I already know.
And then I got to 4. I was like, okay, 4's pretty good.
4 was lit.
Like, I feel like it was after 4 for me where... That's where, not that I lost interest in it, because I played Battlefield 1 because that's what the year that they brought out Infinite Warfare. Mm-hmm. See, I would always go, Battlefield 3 was the one, I forget which year that was, but when Battlefield 3 was out, I was grinding that game. And I think it was, I don't remember which Call of Duty it was that year. I was kind of going back and forth. But then with Battlefield 4, there was another, I forget which COD it was, but I was playing more of COD than Battlefield at that point.
Yeah.
Anyways, so my question is do you think that they're going to get a lot of us old COD heads who loved the old school Call of Duties, MW2 in 2009, Black Ops 2, all the way up to, maybe the jetpack era. They're going to get a lot of us, but are they going to be able to get a lot of the kids that are now playing?
Kids don't really fuck with Battlefield like that. It takes a special type of man or girl, boy or girl, to fuck with Battlefield. Battlefield is just built different. Battlefield is a game that a lot of kids are going to get frustrated with. If we live in this era of like just dopamine, just fast shit, just movement, sliding like crazy, right? Even though sliding's in fucking Battlefield now. It takes a special type of gamer to embrace the Battlefield way. And you'll know it pretty immediate. Like, if you're not staying down in the Battlefield experience and really giving it a shot, you might be like, this ain't for me. Call of Duty's more my pace. For me, I'm a more patient guy. I like teamwork. I like tactics. I like thinking. So Battlefield's more of my experience. If you just want a more casual, la-di-da-di-da, type of experience, you go fucking Call of Duty. You know what I mean? And then shout out to my zombie players out there. You guys are separate because you guys got a different type of thing y'all going for. But you know what I mean? Like, if you just want that la-di-da, go to Call of Duty, bruh. Don't bring that shit to Battlefield. We need tactics. We need teamwork. We need W's. You fucking feel me? Hit that like button if you're feeling that, y'all.
COD. You know what I'm saying?
Well, kids have always been playing COD.
I know, but I'm saying, like, just
Facts.
think about, like, all of the, you know, just how much Call of Duty's grown over time. You know, a lot of those, what people love about COD is the very fast pace, just kind of mindless fun for a lot of people, you know.
Sure.
Whereas Battlefield can be a little bit more tactical.
Yeah.
It can be a little bit more longer games.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more of a skill curve because you got to learn different specialists.
You gotta fucking think.
Work with a squad.
You have to
work with a
think.
squad, you know. So and, I mean, there's not going to be any free for all, at least right now. Not now.
Free for all's a selling point?
Sort of free for all.
Yeah. So what makes you think that Battlefield can do it? Just because of the hype or what?
Yeah. The thing is, I think what's really going to pull Battlefield ahead of Call.
These guys are definitely not talking sales. They're like they're talking about popularity and what's going on, like world-wise, experience-wise. They feel as though Battlefield is taking that clout right now. They're having a clout match right now. They ain't talking sales figures, because I'll tell you right now, if we're going sales, Call of Duty is not taking that L. Battlefield is. Factually. But far as clout and kind of like who got the swag right now, who's really doing it, who got their little Wayne run right now, they're kind of leaning on the Battlefield side, which I'm not mad at. But if we're speaking data wise, if we're speaking numbers, Call of Duty's going to tuck that ass in. Okay, let's continue.
Call of Duty this year is what? Isn't COD coming out next year?
No, it's coming out in November.
November? Okay, wow. Okay.
And so we have Battlefield in October. See,
these guys are out of touch. Wait,
COD. But Call of Duty reportedly is coming out November 10th.
You heard what my man said? Is Call of Duty coming out this year? Fucking brother, it's the fucking sky blue? Hello? My man, whose man's is this? Wait, hold on. He did not just, maybe these fellas are more casual than I thought. Listen, with that question, maybe you don't dabble in gaming like that. I don't know. Maybe he's been away. Could have been locked up. I don't know. But that was scary. That was some scary shit.
Or I'm sorry, November 19th, I think. And then we got the confirmation today for Battlefield, October 10th.
Okay. So that's good.
Yeah.
So the thing is, like, I haven't seen this much hype for a Battlefield game in a very long time.
Very long time.
I also have not seen this much disdain for Call of Duty in a long time as well.
Yeah. Yep.
Call of Duty ain't going nowhere, though. Disdain or no disdain, Call of Duty stays as foundation. The game is too big to fail. People are brainwashed. Call of Duty has found the kiddie fountain of youth, okay? The kids are going to keep that game alive forever. As long as there's a newborn child, they are some way, shape, or form going to play Call of Duty and have somebody purchase it for them. Period. Okay? Just is what it is with that. Call of Duty ain't dying.
So, because I think it's too soon for a new COD. As much as people want...
Well, especially a Black Ops 7.
Yeah, I think that's what really pissed a lot of people off, is that it's another Black Ops game.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It feels kind of like a Battlefield 1 Infinite Warfare situation where people were very sick of the jetpacks. And so a lot of the old COD heads went off to Battlefield 1. Yeah. Right? Or some people went to Titanfall 2, but most people went to Battlefield 1. And Infinite Warfare still was the highest, grossing game of that year. But
that's only
exactly.
This year, the only reason why I feel like COD is still going to be the FPS king is because of Game Pass.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'd even think about that element. Game Pass. I could see that too. But still, even without Game Pass, these people need to realize Call of Duty is a fucking juggernaut. Like honest to God, just a fucking juggernaut. You're not beating COD. You're just not beating COD. It comes out annually. Everybody knows that it's going to come around. It's like a yearly buy for folks at this point. And again, the casuals keep the lights on. The casuals pay the bills. Okay? They want a casual experience. And Battlefield 6 is not going to be that casual, welcoming game for these folks. Fucking people need to get that through their mind. That's not happening here. That is not happening here, folks, period. So we lean to Call of Duty. That's just how that goes.
So how is Battlefield going to compete with that?
Well, we still don't know if it's going to be
not
day one.
You're right. We don't, but I mean, more than likely
We don't have that confirmation.
Call of Duty doesn't compete
but
with
if
that.
it does. You know what I mean?
I don't
It
know.
won't. It won't.
I won't play it unless it comes out on Game Pass because, I'm not the biggest COD fan.
Right.
I did enjoy BO6, which was fun. I did actually enjoy it. It was one of the first CODs I actually enjoyed in a very long time since Ghost.
Yeah.
And that's saying something because I really loved Ghost.
I love Ghost. That story was great.
Yes. That's another thing to mention is like,
Battlefield story
Is mid.
Is mid.
it's always mid. It's always been mid. It's never been good. But
Now, I'll say this. I enjoy Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1 story. If you fucking know, you know how they broke it down and had different stories and you actually had a main character you followed in those stories. Battlefield fucking 1. If you know, you know. Okay? Okay? I enjoyed the fuck out of Battlefield 1 story. I think I might have enjoyed the story over the multiplayer experience. Kind of crazy. Abel Green fact right there. All right? All right? But Battlefield 1, respect to that story. I really enjoyed it. I like how they went about it. And I feel as though that should, at some time, make a return to the franchise. I like how they went about it.
they do have it for people who want to play it, which is fine. But they've always been heavily focused on the multiplayer.
They have.
And I said this a long time ago, is that if I want to play with the homies, I'm hopping on Battlefield. If I want to play a story game, I'm hopping on Call of Duty. It's as simple as that. Because COD stories is always better.
They are.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean,
Fair
it's
enough.
just the characters and everything. I mean, everybody knows Price,
Ghost.
Simon Ghost Riley, Soap. I mean, everybody knows these guys. Makarov, Mason. I mean, Battlefield, it's like, wait,
Who's that?
Who are they?
Because the thing is also...
Now, that one guy did look like Price
yeah.
in the trailer.
Well, the thing is also, like, Battlefield's main characters, the only time I think they ever really focused heavily on single player was Battlefield 1.
Ooh.
Because these were actual war stories.
Oh, baby. Shit like that. Ooh. This player knows. This man knows something. Yes.
Stories from actual people.
Yeah, I remember. Yep.
Yes.
So and not to mention, like, every Battlefield has different main characters, so there's really not a lot of connection.
Yeah,
Right.
It seems
That's
like
true.
what they're trying to do with this one is to put a little bit more focus on story.
They are. There's going to be a campaign.
They did say that, like they
Yeah.
said, we're going to have like nice, well-rounded characters, but a very engaging story. I was like, okay, I'm interested.
I agree. Anyways, anything else that you want to add to Battlefield 6 versus Black Ops 7?
Battlefield gonna win.
It might be.
I like this guy. Battlefield's gonna win. I fuck with that. Your boy fucks with that. Okay. He's staying true to the Battlefield. Listen, pound it. Okay. I'm with you. Sales wise, we get murked though, bro. We get murked. But I respect the Battlefield tried and true. I respect that.
I mean, we're gonna have to wait and see what Black Ops 7 has in store for us.
It depends
I mean,
on how big the beta is.
for Battlefield.
Battlefield, yes.
I think it'll be big
I think the beta is gonna be good, but I think that might be a problem as well.
because there's gonna be so many people,
Yeah.
and it's free. It's not like you have to pre-order.
Nope.
You can just jump on.
Which Battlefield
it's gonna
killed
be
that
big.
shit. They did a
The
great
question
job
is
with
for all
that.
of you guys out there, what do you guys think about the Battlefield 6 multiplayer reveal? And do you think it has a chance at competing against Black Ops 7 this year?
So there we have it, folks. Shout out to the Animal crew here providing their thoughts. Listen, Battlefield 6 is going to get dog walked by Call of Duty this year in sales, right? Now, far as clout chasing and far as hype and relevance, Battlefield, we're through the roof. And Call of Duty's like something down here. You know what I mean? Far as hype, if we're being very honest, but them casual dollars are gonna come in and say otherwise, right? just know that those casual Call of Duty dollars is gonna come through and say otherwise. It is what it is, and I can live with that. I can sleep at night knowing that. You feel me? So I'm good. But Battlefield 6, that's my baby right there. I'm rolling out Battlefield 6 all day, but I know Call of Duty factually would shit on Battlefield. Like every time. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Let me know what side you are on. Are you team Battlefield or team Call of Duty? Sound off. Let me know what you think about this video, and I'll be sure to catch you in my next one. And remember, if it ain't green, it ain't me. Have a great day, guys. Peace.